wasn't sure if it was if it was the internet connection being dodgy anyway. Snap. You want to go first this time? You ready?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Alfie Constable. I'm 21 and I'm from North Devon, England.
I'm Jack Constable. I'm 26 and from the UK. So maybe like 15 years ago we started wakeboarding. We just had like a little rib boat, and we just used to go on the little river, didn't we? And then
our dad used to work in an activity centre, so always used to teach water skiing. So then, for as long as I can remember, really, in the summer holidays, we would take out the boat and just wakeboard all summer. And then, about 7 or 8 years ago, Mum and Dad decided they didn't want to work and have normal jobs, so they decided to start this whole wake park idea. And it's just spiraled since then, and all the way to now, getting a full cable.
It's been pretty unreal. I remember coming back from uni one day and the systems were there and it was built, and then we just got back from Australia and the full cable was starting to go up and we're like, oh, nice. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Mum and Dad still get on the water loads. Dad used to monoski loads and so did Mum. And since the cables have been on, they come and ride with us all the time now. Yeah,
they've definitely converted to wakeboarding now. They definitely aren't monoskiing anymore. And well, Dad's worked in activity centres forever, so he just loves it, being on the water. And I guess we do too.
So I think it was 8 years ago, Mum and Dad wanted to set up a cable, and they kept looking for lakes, and then we just looking on Google Maps, found the one we're at now, and we emailed them, and they were like, oh yeah, we'd love to have you do something, can we set the cable up? And then...
Yeah, I think basically we wanted to wakeboard as much as we could, and the only way to make it work was to set up a wake park. So that's what we did, and then after a couple of years we got the aqua park, and then after that we kind of thought, what next? And that's when someone said, let's get a full cable. And no, I didn't really think it was going to happen at the time, but Mum and Dad really wanted it, and here we are now. So North Devon, it's a pretty isolated part of the UK, down in the southwest, just in the tip of England, and generally it's mostly farming. Lots of farmers around here, except for the small bit where we live. It's mostly known for surfing. There's a few big surf spots all the way down the coast, so that's mostly what it's known for.
So yeah, pretty much like the whole of our coast stretch, the cable's like 5 minutes from the beach, and all along there's surf breaks the whole way along, and pretty much going as far as you can see, you find surf all the places as long as the wind's not.
I guess it's like the California or Sunshine Coast of England to make a big...
But seeing so many cables and so many people learn and start and do their first time wakeboarding on cables, we've really tried to make it as beginner friendly at the same time, and just we want it to be where anyone's welcome, everyone comes and rides and just has the best time. And I think
it makes a big difference that we spent a lot of time coaching. Almost the whole time we've wakeboarded, we've coached. So it's nice to see people progressing, and it wouldn't be ideal if we had somewhere where people couldn't come to learn, because that's half of why we do it.
All for the progression. We looked around and they just really stuck out from the very start. With like Maritz and Hans. Maritz was so on it, replying to my emails, and then just the way, like the innovation that Hans has brought to it, and just making it as low maintenance and high efficiency as it is. It sort of seems like a pretty easy no-brainer, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know too much about cables myself. That's more Jack's territory, but I liked the green on it. I thought that was a nice touch. No, it just seemed like the most sensible idea. All their ideas seemed to make sense, and I don't know why. I don't know why we would go with anyone else. It just seemed the ideal choice.
Yeah, especially working at other cables where we'd seen faults and then seen things that potentially could be improved, and then once we looked at Wakeparks and they'd improved them, we were like, oh, perfect. So everything's been running super good. Like we put the towers up really quick. Hans has just been on it. He's just helped us the whole way. The only problem we've had is because of Corona. Some of the delivery's been a little bit slower, but apart from that, it's run pretty smooth.
And it's so interesting to be there putting the cable up too, because you've always seen these cables in the air and thought they've been there forever. You never wondered how they got put up. So it's good to learn, and especially with Hans being the engineer of the company, like his company, if we want to know something, he knows exactly why something happens and can explain it to us, which is really helpful, especially I think when we start to operate it and run it. It'll be really useful to know that. I think it was the day after the lake finished being dug was when England's probably driest period ever started. I never thought we'd have the problem of not having rain in England, but that is all we need now, a bit of rain.
We thought Corona was going to be the problem, not the English drought. So basically super excited to ride the whole cable. Like, I haven't ridden a Wakeparks cable and it's going to be so fun. And I just can't wait to ride the pool. There's going to be so many lines in it. We've spent months building it and just can't wait to get on it.
Yeah, I just want to wakeboard now. I just want to go round.
Thank you. Can't wait. I really can't wait to show everyone what it's like.
Yeah, get everyone come down and ride.
Just chilled vibes.